I'm Brent, and you may know me from such TV shows as Who's Still Standing and Whose Line Is It Anyway? But today we're going to be talking about a new strategy called Realia. Realia is a strategy that we're going to be using for our English language learners. Realia means real things. We're going to show different objects from a certain theme of the unit. So the object is to have the students be able to taste, touch, see, smell, use all the senses in helping get the language content down. First thing we're going to do is identify opportunities to use Realia. Depends on what unit you're studying. For instance, if I do something on Darwin and the Galapagos, then I'll bring Realia from my recent trip down to the Galapagos. Next step 2 is you're going to collect the Realia. You're going to keep it because there's no telling when you're going to need it again. So that's going to be step 3, is to build up your library. So it's over a long period of time, and you can pick and choose what things you're going to be using. Step 4, field trips are always a good type of Realia. So sometimes the students really enjoy getting out of the classroom and learning hands-on activities that way. For the language use, all students are going to be hearing, reading, and speaking various forms in the use of the Realia subject. They're going to be writing questions regarding the details of what they see, anything interesting, pertinent to the content. They're going to be listening to the history of the presented Realia, and they will be able to ask questions and form opinions regarding the Realia that you present. The implications for classroom management. First thing you're going to need is the materials, the Realia itself. Bring it, collect it, have it ready, know what order you're going to be presenting it. You're going to have a handout for students. Something to this effect, if we're going to be doing something on Galapagos and Ecuador, a handout going over a little bit of the geography, the types of things that they're going to be talking about, such as what Ecuador is like, what the population is, where it's located, the capital city, language spoken, monetary units, etc. So they'd be filling this out. So this would be in addition to actually visualizing the Realia. Preparation, you're going to need about 20 to 30 minutes for each lesson. If you do plan on going on a field trip, obviously you're going to have to pre-plan the field trip, get all your details ahead of time, how you're going to get there, how you're going to get back, meals, lunch serve, safety, tickets, anything else that's needed for your field trip. You'll also be able to gather questions and comments for class discussions. That's really the important thing, is talking about the Realia and the subject that you have. Grouping ideally 4 to 5 students in each grouping table, Realia table, so you can pass it around and they'll be able to have enough time to look at the Realia objects. For the needs of the ELLs, you're going to use English in a social setting, and another objective is you're going to use language strategy to extend their communicative competence. Comprehension input, allow enough time to study the items, be enthusiastic, and emphasize questions, and describe the history of Realia. So this a quick demonstration on Realia. If I was talking about the Galapagos, first off I'd present this Panama hat. It's called Panama hat, but it's actually created in Ecuador. So this would be one object. Then we'd be talking about Galapagos Islands. Most people think of the exotic animals that are down there. So I'd pull out objects that would be representative of the Galapagos. This is being a great frigate bird with a large red chest there, and you describe the birds and what the purpose was for and why they're unique to the Galapagos. Of course, the Galapagos are islands right on the equator, so you can bring out seashells, different things that you might find down in the Galapagos. The Galapagos are famous for their large turtles, their large tortoises, the iguanas that can swim underwater, sea turtles, a lot of marine life. This right here is going to be an egg of the iguanas, so you can be able to show that to them there. Sea turtles, might bring out a model or something small that would show them, what a sea turtle might be like. They could be comical, they could be realistic. It doesn't really matter. they would have different types of artwork as well as tapestries and different types of textiles that they would have. So they may be doing different types of weaving with their materials that they use, using different dyes. Their monetary unit, if it was a foreign country, you might bring out foreign currency. If you're in Spain or Mexico, bring out the pesos. Galapagos and Ecuador just happen to be using American dollar. Their economy tanked, and so they switched to the American dollar, so you might bring out American coins. But that would just be relevant to the Galapagos. So this is how you use Realia in the lesson plan. You'd be sharing with everybody, and they'd have a chance to talk about it and to laugh and learn. So thanks.